The Philadelphia 76ers offered a glimmer of hope in their latest outing against the Houston Rockets, managing to shake off some of the third-quarter woes that have plagued their season. However, the damage inflicted by their struggles in this critical period remains a defining feature of their disappointing 2024-25 campaign. A hard-fought overtime loss to Houston on Wednesday showcased flashes of improvement for a team now languishing near the bottom of the conference standings with a dismal 3-14 record. If they had played with similar intensity all season, Philadelphia might not find themselves in such dire straits. But as their performances against Houston and prior opponents have shown, the consistency needed to win games remains elusive. Philadelphia's struggles this season can be summed up in two words: third quarters. Their inability to maintain momentum coming out of halftime has turned otherwise competitive games into lopsided affairs. The most glaring example came during Sunday's loss to the Los Angeles Clippers, where the Sixers trailed by just 12 at halftime, but saw the deficit balloon to 33 points in a disastrous third-quarter meltdown. Statistically, the third quarter has been a nightmare for the Sixers. Before Wednesday's game, they ranked 29th in the league in offensive rating, 101.3, 25th in defensive rating, 120.5, and 27th in net rating, minus 19.2, for the third quarter. While Philadelphia struggles in most quarters due to their record, the statistical drop-off from the first to the third quarter is particularly stark. For example, the Sixers boast the 11th best defensive rating in the first quarter and allow the 5th fewest points in that period. They commit just 3.1 turnovers in the first quarter, the 7th best mark in the NBA, resulting in the second fewest opponent fast break points, 2.8, and the 8th fewest points off turnovers, 3.5. But as the game progresses, those numbers take a nosedive. In the third quarter, turnovers spike, ball movement stalls, and the offense looks uninspired. Against the Clippers, the Sixers managed only one assist during their disastrous third-quarter stretch, with players appearing indecisive or outright frozen without the ball. Similarly, in a crucial third-quarter stretch against Miami earlier this month, Philadelphia committed 3 consecutive turnovers, gifting Miami 6 easy points, and allowing the Heat to break open the game. These offensive struggles bleed into their defense. Turnovers and missed shots force the Sixers to defend in transition, often against set offenses. As a result, they allow an average of 4.6 fast break points and 6.1 points off turnovers per third quarter, ranking near the bottom of the league. Philadelphia's third-quarter woes are more than just a tactical issue. They reflect deeper problems within the team. Earlier this season, the team reportedly held a tense hour-long meeting to address their poor performances, with players and coaches calling each other out. While some accountability is essential, the lack of cohesion in the locker room seems to mirror the disjointed play on the court. Injuries have only compounded these issues. Joel Embiid, a cornerstone of the franchise, has missed significant time, as have other key players. The Sixers' big three of Embiid, Paul George, and their third star have shared the court for a mere 6 minutes all season. Role players, thrust into larger responsibilities, have struggled to shoulder the load, and the resulting lineup inconsistency has eroded any semblance of continuity. Against the Rockets, the Sixers finally showed signs of life in the third quarter, outscoring Houston and maintaining their composure. While the game ended in a frustrating overtime loss, it marked a step forward for a team desperate for positives. The Sixers' improved third-quarter play was highlighted by better ball movement, fewer turnovers, and a renewed defensive focus. It was a stark contrast to their earlier performances and demonstrated the potential for the team to compete when fully engaged. Despite Wednesday's progress, the Sixers face an uphill battle to salvage their season. The cumulative effects of their third-quarter collapses have left them in a deep hole, with little margin for error moving forward. Close losses like the one to Houston only sting more, as they underscore how different the season might look if the team had avoided its early season pitfalls. The Sixers must build on their improved play against Houston to make meaningful changes. Coaches and players alike have pointed to the need for more time together to develop chemistry, but the NBA schedule waits for no one. As the season progresses, the Sixers must move quickly to exercise their third-quarter demons and establish a new standard of play, or risk having the rest of their campaign defined by what could have been. For now, Philadelphia fans can only hope that Wednesday night's performance becomes the rule rather than the exception, and that the horrors of third quarters past are finally left behind.